Pope Francis has officially stepped down, marking the end of a remarkable era in the Catholic Church. His decision has sparked global discussions about the future of Catholicism and the leadership that will guide it forward. Throughout his papacy, Pope Francis was widely recognized for his deep compassion, commitment to social justice, and strong advocacy for environmental issues. Now, with his departure, the Church welcomes a new chapter under the leadership of Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle. Cardinal Tagle, formerly the Archbishop of Manila, has long been regarded as one of the most influential figures in the Church. His dedication to serving marginalized communities, fostering interfaith dialogue, and modernizing church leadership makes him a fitting choice to continue Pope Francis's legacy. His vast experience in evangelization and participation in significant synods have prepared him for this new responsibility. Pope Francis redefined the papacy when he was elected in 2013. Unlike many of his predecessors, he chose to live humbly, rejecting the grand lifestyle traditionally associated with the Vatican. His decision to reside in a modest guest house instead of the lavish apostolic palace, his preference for simple clothing, and his use of an ordinary car reflected his belief in servant leadership, but his influence extended beyond symbolism. He took bold steps to address major issues within the Church, including clerical abuse scandals, financial transparency, and increased accountability. One of his most significant contributions was his 2015 encyclical Laudato Si, which emphasized the urgent need to address climate change and environmental destruction. Pope Francis also championed causes such as social justice, migration rights, and interfaith cooperation, earning him admiration from leaders around the world. As Pope Francis steps down, all eyes turn to Cardinal Tagle. Born in 1957, Tagle's journey to the highest position in the Church reflects a lifelong commitment to faith, humility, and service. From his early days as a priest in the Philippines, he has been known for his strong connection with the poor and his grassroots approach to ministry. His deep empathy and ability to connect with people from all walks of life have shaped his leadership style. Cardinal Tagle's influence extends beyond his home country. As the former head of Caritas Internationalis, the Vatican's global humanitarian organization, he played a key role in addressing poverty, migration, and disaster relief. He has consistently advocated for the rights of migrants and refugees, personally visiting displacement camps to provide support and highlight their struggles. His Share the Journey initiative aimed to raise awareness and solidarity for displaced communities, further reinforcing his commitment to social justice. His leadership style balances humility with strength. Whether engaging with the underprivileged or participating in high-level discussions, he remains grounded in the core teachings of the gospel: love, service, and compassion. His ability to navigate complex theological and social issues with wisdom and sensitivity has earned him widespread respect both within and outside the Church. However, leading the Catholic Church comes with its challenges. The institution remains divided, with traditionalists and progressives often at odds over key issues. While Cardinal Tagle is seen as a natural successor to Pope Francis's vision, he may face resistance from conservative factions within the Church. He will need to address pressing topics such as the role of women in leadership, LGBTQ+ inclusion, and ongoing efforts to combat clerical abuse. Balancing tradition with modern expectations will be a significant test of his leadership. The selection of a new pope is one of the most sacred processes in the Catholic Church. The College of Cardinals gathers in the Sistine Chapel, where they deliberate pray and cast their votes in a solemn conclave. Their decision shapes not just the Church's immediate future, but also its long-term direction. Cardinal Tagle's leadership philosophy focuses on inclusivity and outreach. He believes in adapting the Church's teachings to local cultures, making faith more accessible while staying true to its core principles. In regions like Asia and Africa, where Catholicism continues to grow, his emphasis on inculturation strengthens the Church's connection with diverse communities. His vision for the Church is built on unity, compassion, and global solidarity. He once shared a powerful story of visiting a refugee camp where the people, though not Christian, deeply appreciated the kindness and aid provided by the Church. His approach reflects a desire to bridge gaps between different faiths and cultures, reinforcing the Catholic Church's role as a force for good in the world. Pope Francis's resignation is a defining moment in Church history.